Welcome to Stevenson, Washington. It is time for an exotic Polynesian mode of transportation to be pushed to its limits. Outrigger canoeing has been around for a long time, and OC racing has all the elements of strength and endurance while battling the natural elements. A downriver start with a headwind, teams reach the first mark and then paddle upriver aided by a tailwind, then across the current and the chop to the finish on a course totaling 10 miles.
The gorge is great in general because it's so windy here. It provides much more challenge than any flat water paddling. The boats can get surfing. There's a lot of spray and hard work going upwind.
And there are many paddling clubs that are ready to take that challenge. First up, women's OC6. That means 6-person outrigger canoes. And they are started as a mass start with open, mixed crews, and seniors starting at the same time. So lots of boats. A quick 101, the outrigger, the lateral support float known as the AMA on the port or left side of the boat, is used for stability, so balance is critical. It's a close race. False Creek working hard, paddling, powering, trying to get to the finish line first. And they do. False Creek beating out Lotus Sport Club by only 14 seconds in a 10-mile race. That is very close. False Creek's second boat comes in third with Bend and Mountain Home showing some strength. Who likes to party? In the men's competition, the Bend Club has picked up the legendary OC1 and 2 paddler Karel Tresnek Jr.
Apparently I'm steering. So, yeah, I guess I came down here and they, I was mainly going to do the one-man race, and they were like, well, if you're here, might as well steer a canoe. So we'll see how it goes. That's the thing when you throw a bunch of guys together, you never really know how it's going to work until you get out there.
Well, Ben should be honored to have him as a steersman. Usually the most experienced paddlers steer the boat from the stern or the back of the boat and sit in the last seat from the bow or the front of the boat. Seat number 1 goes to the stoker, who sets the pace of the paddle strokes. Hut, hike, ho, let's go! Tresnek Jr. trying to keep Ben close. With 80 minutes of paddling, they can smell the finish line. But we have the Vancouver BC Club Jericho just tearing up the course and in control of the race, powering into the finish line first. False Creek coming at us, showing that they are an OC6 contender by finishing strong, taking second.
Hard race. The wind's there, but the swell wasn't as big as it has been in years before. So that upwind leg was just, all power, all grind, and I got the horses in front of me to pull us through it. And it felt close,
Close, but not that close. Jericho, in just over 82 minutes, wins the Gorge Games title. Fellow countryman False Creek in second, and despite bringing in Tresnek Jr., Ben ends up just off the podium.